Right, so we're nearly at the final stage with this little puppy now. This is the Taiyo... What is it? The Turbo 4x4 racing pickup, I think. It's a cousin to the Taiyo Bandit. They use the same body. Taiyo and Taiyo are a subsidiary of Tamiya, so they're basically the same. They use the same, and all the same licensing. Anyway, where am I? Right, I've painted it with this spray to plastic paint. Now, it is awesome at spraying to plastic and sticking, but it's not very good paint. It's not a, I mean, it gives a fair finish, but it's not tough and it's not long lasting particularly. So I've tested it and painted up a test piece. Now I used some blue version of the same colour it paint, and this crimson red, which is what I painted my Ford Excursion with, if anybody watching my channel. You'll paint them on top of white and they are the exact colour match to this, but the bad news is, isn't it? Can you see that marking on the white there? It seems to be severely marked by masking tape. Now this was left days to dry and it's only one coat of paint, and yet the masking tape damaged it, so right, so the blue Nissan and graphics down the side, blue and white, I'm going to make those from vinyl. Excuse me, I have lots of vinyl and stickers, so I'm going to do what I did with the Ford Ranger. I will put some sponsor logos on it. They won't be identical to the original livery, but to the untrained eye, close enough. Now this is actually reflective vinyl, but as you can see, it's a very close match to the darkened blue plastic. It should be a lot lighter than that, but with age it's darkened, so the side livery exactly matched the plastic originally, so we'll do that. Right, the broken front bumper, as you can see, it's cracked from there to there and from there to there. Common break on these. Now super glued it together and then filled it out with the I took that up, bicarbonate of soda and super glue method. Now if I were to run this and hit something head on, the bumper would just snap again. It will just break in the same place, so this is just to make it pretty. I may at some point try and find another one of these, or if I can get one 3D printed maybe, I don't know. If I ever find another one of these and the bumper's intact, which is very, very unlikely. So that's the paint job on the decals. I will paint the red part simply because it's just a straight mask up and across. I can do it very quickly and get the masking tape off and hopefully no damage. If I put the decals on first, it's only really going to be this bit marked if it does. So hopefully that will be fine. Mechanically, I don't know. I mean, it is intact. It is exactly as it came out of the box originally, so I don't know whether to just put some new electronics in or just leave it as a static model. I've got some black vinyl to recover the windows with, which are pretty good condition. The rest of them, it's just that one window where I painted it when I was a kid, and it's damaged the paint. So yeah, the only blemish is this bit here, this grill. I will have to do something with that before I paint it red, just to get a screwdriver in there and just clean up those grooves and paint it with red, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, so that's it. That's the next stage. You see this, it will have some colour on it and some decals. I'm hoping to recreate, that's a fairly simple logo, I'm hoping I can recreate that in vinyl. So there we go. Anyway, so thanks for watching, peeps. Awesome. Right, well, this is good and bad and ugly. These are the rear shock mounts. They go on there. I decided to, because they had white paint on them, paint them blue, and you're thinking, oh, that looks pretty good. No, these are not them. I put them outside, stuck to a piece of duct tape, and it was windy, they were gone. They disappeared. I've not been able to find them. I've been looking for weeks and I've been able to find them. So my good friend 3D printed me some new ones. And because I can't be bothered sending them, I've put them on the front and used the ones from the front, which are identical, on the back. So we'll reassemble that in a moment. Last time you saw the bumper, I put some filler in it using super glue and bicarbonate soda. It's not the best fix ever, but it will do. I don't think I will be fixing this as far as getting it running. I think I'm just going to leave it as a shelfie. The body. Now, I got a pretty good finish on the paint. It's a bit patchy, I never did. I forgot to sort them grills out, and it did bubble in places, so I'll have to touch it up later. But for now, she is done. I handmade the decals myself, as you can see up close, but from a distance, it doesn't really stand out too much. So, she's finished for now. I'm undecided as to whether to get it running or not. Like I said in the previous video, one hit on that front bumper and it'll just snap again. It's good for filling gaps, but it's not really structurally very strong. So I think I may just leave it as a shelf queen. Like I say, from a distance, it looks pretty decent. It's only when you get up close you start to see it's handmade. I may still ask my mate who did the 3D printing. He also does like he can print decals, so I may ask him to make some of those, and I can just take them off and put them on. Then I'll clear coat the lot, and job done. So that's at a later date. I haven't asked him yet. Anyway, so there we go. She is pretty much done. I'll just reassemble it and then we'll come back to this. Yeah, well, she's back together. I mean, these things never had really incredible suspension because they're toy grade, but if she could get the front to be as good as the back, then I would be happy with that. But there she is, in one piece. I still managed to find the headlight pieces, but as you can see, I mean, that will look nicely sat on the shelf. I mean, if I ever find another one of these, I may do it again. But that, for me, I am happy with that. It's a pretty little thing. Yeah. So there we go. Thanks for watching, peeps. That was if I ever get it working, I'll do another video. We can show that. As you can see, the 4-wheel drive still works. So we'll see. There we go. Thanks for watching, peeps.